Hello and welcome to Moogi Talk. I am Moogi. I'm here in my newsroom, June 10th, 6:30 a.m. on a Tuesday, and let's start off with the first topic. Ballerina's first weekend did just fine. John Wick movies usually start small, but they have legs. Ballerina started with a 50 million opening weekend worldwide, which is a very solid start, and it all depends on its legs. If we'll see the box office results, we have here the production budget, the marketing estimate, total break-even cost, domestic gross worldwide, and the estimated studio revenue and net profit. We'll see that the first John Wick made 86 million worldwide for its entire run. However, the budget for it was quite small. In total, the budget for the movie was 20 million. With a marketing estimate of 15 million, the total break-even cost would be 35 million. Given that the studio only takes half of the box office, we can estimate that the movie made 8 million net profit. As the franchise moved on, that profit went up, and it still remains to see what Ballerina will do. We do know that the budget for the movie was quite high, around 19 million based on a Reddit thread, and that is due to extensive reshoots that they had to do. Hopefully the movie will continue to have legs and we'll see it make $300 million, which is my projection. Moving on to the next topic. Let's have a look at the weekend box office results. Lilo Stitch, still amazing, closing at 800 worldwide million in 3 weekends. No need to talk about the movie, because everyone are already talking about it. Mission Impossible, while having small drops, looks like this movie will close around 500 million. Not to worry, the studio gets the money from other channels, main one being the boost for the entire franchise. As we've seen before, the original Mission Impossible still produces 10 million annually to the studio. And now let's talk about Karate Kid. Karate Kid Legends, in its second weekend in the cinema, is flopping very hard. The movie has a budget of 45 million, which sets the breaking even at around 115. But after a huge drop, this movie has only seen 75 worldwide. There is still a chance that the movie will break even, but even with that, the movie is considered a flop. Not to worry, as we said before, the studio will get the money from other channels. I would like to highlight the Jaden Smith iteration of Karate Kid. The Jaden Smith Karate Kid had a budget of 40 million and received 360 worldwide. Not a lot of talking about that movie, but it was a huge box office success. And now let's talk about Final Destination. Still in top 5, 4th weekend. The movie has amassed 260 million worldwide with a budget of 50 million. This movie is a huge success. A sequel is definitely coming. And now let's talk about Bring Her Back. The horror movie is on its second weekend with a budget of 17 million. It was able to get only 15 million worldwide so far. But we're still waiting on the international market. I think the international market could make another 30 million, which will make this movie profitable. Next up is the Phoenician scheme. I hope I'm saying it right. This movie had a very small release up until now, and this is the first weekend where it's getting a wider release. While only released to 1,000 cinemas, we are seeing this movie is actually doing quite well. So far it has 15 million, and its budget is 30 million, which sets the breaking even cost around 85. It's clear that the movie is not going to make back the budget, so comes the question, why would a studio make a Wes Anderson movie at all? If we look at the box office, for his movies, they're usually not a box office success. Studios back Wes Anderson movies for his unique style and loyal fanbase, which generates steady niche revenue through prestige and awards. It boosts the studio reputation and marketing leverage. Global outhouse appeal, strong international interest, especially in Europe and Asia. Merchandising. for things like soundtracks, artbooks, and collectibles sell well. Streaming and licensing, long-term passive income via platform deals through box office may seem modest. These combined streams make Anderson's films financially viable and culturally valuable to studios. And now lower on the list, but still a very interesting box office success, the movie Friendship. On a small budget of only $5 million, this movie has already made $15 million in domestic box office alone. This is a huge, but still a very silent success as no one is talking about it. I haven't seen the movie, but I can only assume that it's thanks to a good cast, good acting, and a good script. I can't wait to see what this movie does next. Will it have a worldwide release? I don't know, remains to be seen. And now let's move to the projections of next week. Next week we're having a new movie out called How to Train Your Dragon. This movie has a budget of $90 million. Opening weekend is projected to be between $85 million and $100 million domestic alone. I project that the total worldwide will be around 420. This is a strong franchise. So far this franchise has made over $1.6 billion in total. The same director returns, and this is a good summer timing. So I'm very optimistic about the worldwide box office. Another movie opens next week, The Materialists, has a budget of $30 million. The projection for the first weekend is set around 15 to 20 million. I set my projection for a total worldwide run of between 80 to 100 million, which will make this movie profitable. My projection is based on the star cast, including Dakota Johnson and Chris Evans. This is a rom-com appeal, moderate expectations. And now let's talk about topics that everyone are talking about. Fantastic Four set the biggest ticket pre-sale day of 2025 according to Fandango, ahead of Lilo Stitch and Minecraft, projected to open at 125 to 136 domestically. This will be one of the top 15 MCU debuts. While there were some reports of ticket site crashes, those reports turned out to be exaggerated. Websites did not crash during the pre-sale tickets for this movie. Another topic everyone are talking about, Superman. The early projections came in. This movie is set between $154 and $175 million opening weekend. This could become the biggest DC opener ever. It will definitely surpass Man of Steel's $116 million debut. My projection is that this movie will easily surpass the $700 million worldwide, but it remains to be seen. Being the first movie for the new DC universe, this will be a really good start. I can't wait to take my kids for this movie. And for the last topic that everyone are talking about, Sinners. This movie was reported by Entertainment Weekly to be the most profitable original film of the decade. So far, this movie has made $272 million domestically and $357 million globally. Will it have a sequel? I don't know. We'll need to wait and see. This is it for this week's Moogi Talk. I hope you enjoyed the topics. I hope to see you here next week. Moogi out.
Show me the money! That's it, brother, but you got to yell that shit! Show me the money! I need to feel you, Jerry! Show me the money! Jerry, you better yell! Show me the money!